Hello everyone, Renee here, and welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. So this reading is relevant for this week, the week of August 23rd, 2021. Choose one of these three cards and the correlating reading is for you. Which card do you feel drawn to right now? Is it card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? When you've made up your mind, you can look below at those timestamps and fast forward to your reading. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Hello, Group 1, and welcome to your reading for this week, the week of August 23rd, 2021. So here is your first card. For you, we have the lovely Aquamarine Goddess. This card is all about change, tides, and flow. It's also affiliated with the sign of Scorpio. So you may have a Scorpio sun or moon sign, or possibly rising sign, or wherever Scorpio is placed within your astrological chart. Maybe that's going to be affected this week. But essentially this card is all about lots of changes happening, going with the flow. Sometimes change is smooth and sometimes it's not. But if you're adaptable, you can go with it, flow with it, and everything will be okay. So that's your first message here. And the stones here are aquamarine. So if you have any pieces of aquamarine, you might want to utilize them this week to help you navigate through the possible changes that are happening, right? So let's see what else I can tell you with a different oracle card deck. Okay, give me just 1 second to finish shuffling. There we go. So we have for you perseverance. I love that. And it goes along with the change, tides, and flow card. Persevering past any obstacles. You have the power, you have the ability to make it through this week if it happens to be rough or tough for you. All right. We also have for you, Group 1, guidance. You are receiving guidance from up above, from the other side, from your deceased loved ones in spirit, from your spirit guides, guardian angels, God, your higher self, whatever you want to call it. You are receiving guidance and signs and some help along the way. Guidance on which changes to flow with, which way to go. You can see there's an image I put in this card of someone surfing the wave. You know, if you've got the perseverance and you have the guidance, which is probably going to come through as your intuition, because it is the sign of Scorpio, a very psychic sign. So follow your intuition this week, all right? Trust it, because you do have an entire spiritual posse on the other side that is looking out for you, Group 1. So many loved ones, guides, and angels looking out for you. So let's see what else I can tell you about your week with the tarot. We'll get down to the nitty-gritty, the specifics, hopefully. Let me just finish shuffling. And let me move this deck over here. There we go. Okay. So we have the Page of Wands. We have the Five of Coins. The Nine of Swords, Two of Coins, and Eight of Coins. Okay. So the Page of Wands, what is this page bringing? It's news of work or school or a creative endeavor, project, etc. We've got the 5 here. There's a balancing. So there's a situation coming up. It could be a miscommunication, all right? We've got heightened emotions. We have worry or destitution or worry about money coming through with this communication. but we do have temperance. So you are being asked to temper this situation. It might be in between multiple people this week, but you are being asked to kind of be the mediator of the situation and to solve the problem or to help solve this problem, which probably has to do with money, numbers, finances, or your work, school, something creative, or your own business, but it probably has to do with finances, group 1. But you are being asked to take care of it and mediate it and keep the peace throughout the ordeal. And that's coming up first, so I bet that's probably going to happen right away. Probably Monday or Tuesday, I would say, all right? Let's look at this 9 of Swords. I mean, that's anxiety that would go along with all of this that's happening. All right. Okay. Queen of Swords, okay. So we do have sadness, anxiety, worry. We have nostalgia. We have the Death card. We have the Queen of Swords. So if you are being typified as the Queen of Swords, which maybe you are, maybe you have Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini prevalent in your chart as a sun or moon sign, or maybe you're just extremely independent, okay? I feel like maybe you're overthinking something. I feel like you're probably going down that road of what ifs, woulda, coulda, shoulda. You don't want to go down that road, group 1. Don't want to do it. You're going to come up with all these crazy scenarios, the end of this, the end of that, the loss of this, the loss of that. And it's not going to do you any good. So you really need to try to keep a good attitude, all right? You are being guided and helped down the right path. Don't end up going down that rabbit hole, that dark, depressing, pessimistic rabbit hole in this case, all right? Try to avoid that. Just adapt to the changes without expecting everything to go wrong, okay? So the changes, some of them are chaotic possibly. Maybe something takes you by surprise and you freak out. And then you start going down the rabbit hole. What if this or that happens? There's death, there's this, there's that. And you have to stop. You have to turn off your brain. All right, you have to balance. 2 cards of balance so far, 2 of Coins and Temperance. So there's a big theme about going with the flow, persevering, but also balancing, group 1. All right, we have King of Coins. We have the 10 of Coins. Okay, so you need to know that you should not worry about money. Try not to worry about money, all right? This is planning for the further future. This is kind of saying, yeah, you're going to be okay in the further future. You're not going to be destitute. You are perhaps being typified as the King of Coins, the master of money, the master of the material world. You're going to be just fine. Don't worry about the money, no matter what happens. Maybe you get scared here. There's a scare with the money. Don't worry about it. You'll make it through it. All right, we have the Ace of Coins on top of the Ace of Cups on top of the 8 of Coins. We have the 4 as well, and we'll do one more, and we have Strength and Fortitude. I love how this card is Fortitude. I mean, I used that word before I even had the stick, so I love that. All right, so we have hard work, okay, especially towards the end of the week when you get it all back together, okay? You get your stuff back together, you're balanced, you're clear-minded, you're not freaking out, you're working hard. There is love coming in. There is romance here towards the end of the week, all right? There are people around you who love you unconditionally. For some of you, this is a romantic thing coming in, a romantic person or interest coming in. Could be the King of Coins or the Queen of Swords. We have the 4 of Coins, which can be about saving money. And we have Strength and Fortitude with the Strength card here. So definitely you're worried about money. There's stuff happening here. There's some changes. Worst case scenario with the Death card, it's the loss of a job. But I highly doubt that. I don't feel like that's true for anybody watching this. But there is some kind of a fear popping up here with the money. This flipped out. We're going to use it. So we have the Queen of Cups. There we go. There's that Scorpio energy, that water energy, Queen of Cups energy. Could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, but I bet this is you. I bet you have a water, sun, or moon sign. We're going to put that up here. Let's see what else I get for you, Group 1. All right, we have the Nine of Wands. Rebuilding. Okay, rebuilding something. We have the King of Wands. Yes, definitely. Being in charge of your stuff, your business, your work, your creative project, your training or schooling. And we have the Four of Cups, which is simply, this is boring. This is boredom or dissatisfaction. So this death, this ending, even if it's abrupt, it is facilitating change that is necessary for you and for your growth. And for most of you, this has to do with your finances or your work or possibly your health, okay? So something might happen that propels you to change the way you live so that later on in life, you are healthier and stronger. So there's some key elements of the week along with romance. And pay attention to the guidance you're receiving. I want you to take a look at this card too. Look at all the detail here in the imagery. I love this deck. There's so many details. Different things can mean different things to different people, right? So what does this card make you feel or remember? So far, we have a vast array of colors for sure, but we do have the aquamarine here, which is essentially the heart chakra, heart healing. And there is quite a bit of green and greenish blue here of the throat. So the heart and throat chakras, I would say, but we're going to pull a chakra card as a final card for your reading, Group 1. And let's see what we get. I'm trying not to look, but it's hard because I don't want to drop them all. Okay, this one's on the top. Let's take a look at it. And for this, it is root chakra, smoky quartz. It's all about strength. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being, all right? Strength comes from the connection to the root of your being. And I love that it's smoky quartz, yeah. So pay attention to the root chakra. That's all about confidence as well. Goes along with the strength card. Confidence, fortitude, faith, being physically healthy, being able to work through any type of obstacle this week. Remember this strength. I'm going to put this right on top of that. Remember the strength of the lion in this card when this challenge meets you head to head this week, Group 1, all right? You'll make it through. Don't worry if it's health or finances. In some weird way, it's actually going to improve things for you in the long run. So try to just take a deep breath. Don't freak out. Make it through. And overall, you know, it's a good week. It's a challenging week at the beginning, the first 2-3 days. And then it looks really good, and then we're getting into more of the emotional aspects of it, where you're connecting with a loved one. Possibly there's a romantic partner coming in who is maybe the Queen of Cups if this isn't you. There's water energy there. And if you remember, we had the King of Coins, which is earth energy, and the Queen of Swords, which is air energy. So one of those archetypes could be a romantic interest coming in towards the end of the week, or someone asking you out on a date for Friday night, etc. And believe me, you'll be ready for the weekend by the end of the week. But you'll make it through. A lot happening, a lot of action. It's definitely not going to be boring. All right? There you go, Group 1. Have a great one. Bye. Hello, Group 2. If you chose the second card, this is your reading for this week of August 23rd, 2021. So let's see what your first card is. You have the Scarlet Goddess. Her message to you is that of intensity, motivation, and passion. And the affiliated tarot card with this one is the Lovers. Her stone is cinnabar. We see the flaming heart here. And the sign affiliated with this card is Aries. You can see the little sign right here. So essentially, she's here to tell you that it's going to be a highly passionate week. You're going to be very motivated, and things could get really intense. It could be romantic. It could be something to do with your work. We're going to find out some more with some more cards. Let's draw from a different oracle card deck. Let me just get these shuffled really well for you and see what else I can tell you. Group 2. All right. We have for you anticipation. So there's something exciting, something you're going to be anticipating, or maybe you're already anticipating it. And I love how this has all the Venus symbols here, the feminine energy. There's all kinds of things going on. There's an Ankh in this image. You might want to pause the video and take a look at it. And let me know in the comments what you get from this image or the next card, which is initiative. So you, my friends, are probably going to have to take the initiative. Maybe it's with a romantic situation. Maybe you're the one asking the other person out on a date, or you're the one making the romantic plans. All right? But the message here is for you to take the initiative, and there's definitely something you will be anticipating, and I feel certainly that it's a very excited anticipation. So we're going to get into the tarot now. Let me just get these shuffled and kind of get down to the nitty-gritty of your week. If it doesn't seem to resonate for you, then maybe take a look at the reading affiliated with the card that was your second choice. All right. Okay, group 2. So we have for you the Star coming up first. Justice, Temperance, 10 of Coins, and the 10 of Chalices. Oh my gosh. This is fantastic. You have 3 trumps or 3 major arcana and then 2 tens, which they're both fantastic. All these cards are great. Let's see exactly what they're talking about. I'm going to draw on them. Let's first draw on the Star, the wish card. What are you aspiring to or for this week? So we have the Hanged Man, another trump. We have the 7 of Chalices. Okay, so it looks like you have worked very hard to reach a goal. You've bent over backwards. You've seen things in other people's perspectives. And now this week you have many opportunities opening up before you. You have many things or options to choose from. This is probably with your work situation, whether it's projects or whether it's literally different jobs, different companies wanting to hire you, wanting you on board. You have definitely worked for this, group 2. So be proud, be excited. That's definitely something to anticipate excitedly. So we have Justice. Let's see what we can get from a few more. On top of that, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God, and the 9 of Cups. So here we have another wish card, plus the Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck. Justice and the Wheel of Fortune are all about balancing out karma or luck balancing out. You have put in the work, my friends, and you are reaping the rewards big time this week. I would not doubt at all if something quite phenomenal happens for you this week in regards to work or career, or if you're in the arts, you know, let's say you're an actor or an actress, you might get that part. Or if you're a musician, you might get that record deal, okay? It's a big deal this week, but it's going to be different for all of you. But there are many options opening up before you. 4 of Coins on top of Temperance, and also the Fool, which is a new beginning, okay? So the only thing I want to tell you now with these, that has to do with these cards, is to be a little bit frugal with your money, okay? You don't want to overspend this week. Just be frugal this week. Watch those pennies. We have the 10 of coins coming up after that. And the King of Cups. And we have the 2 of coins. And the 10 of Cups is joy. Okay. So definitely I feel that if you are in a relationship, you are planning something for the future with your loved one, all right? Someone involved could be likened to the King of Chalices or King of Cups, which is a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But essentially, he or she is emotionally available and very genuine in their love for you, okay? So there is something happening with this person, whether it's your person and you're planning to retire together. For some of you, it could mean planning for the future in the sense that you are going to get married or have children or start a family. 10 of Cups is all about families, children, home, stability, joy, love. So I feel that this is balance of all of that. Okay, this is like everything's working out. You have this big wish coming true, all these major arcana cards, but yet you also have great things happening on the home front. Group 2, wonderful things here. So like I said, it's either planning to move in together, get married, get engaged, or start a family is what that looks like with your person. And if you're not dating anyone, then you might meet someone who you have a strong connection to. And so looking forward with that relationship, it might mean you remain lifelong friends. Because it's a big week for you, Group 2. It really is. It really is. You, going back to what we were talking about here with the intensity and the passion and the initiative, maybe this is you taking the initiative with your person or with someone you're interested in. Make a move, okay? If you want to get married, if you've known them for a while, if you've been dating a while, tell them, let's get married, or ask them. If you want to move in together, talk about it. If you want to have children together, talk about it. Take the initiative. So let's see what else I can tell you, Group 2, about your week. Looks pretty exciting so far. What else do you need to know? All right, we have the 8 of Swords. This is a self-entrapment. Doesn't mean anything bad's going to happen to you. The Knight of Cups. 4 of Wands. And we have the Ace of Wands. All right. This is kind of going along with the last thing here I was talking about. Freeing yourself from doubts and fears. So you have a lot of fear about relationships. Maybe your last relationship ended horribly. You couldn't trust each other. You were cheated on or lied to or worse, okay? You need to have faith in this person. You need to have faith in this relationship, okay? They are coming in with the utmost sincerity. They do love you. They do have feelings. And the 4 of Wands can mean a happy home as well, or a new beginning. It's a partnership. And then we have the Ace of Wands as well. So it could mean a new beginning socially, the Ace of Wands. It could mean you meet this person or you met this person through your work or through creativity or a shared creative interest, such as music. So let's see what chakra guidance card we get for you, Group 2. You have a lot of pale pink and yellow, and we have the reds here. Everything looks pretty balanced. I think it's an exciting week overall. I don't know if there's any particular chakra you need to work on this week, but let's take a look and see what we get with this deck. Okay, so we do have this one, and it is the throat chakra. Larimar is the stone, and it says listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. Great. Learn to listen. So whatever's happening with your very exciting week here, learn to listen. Learn to listen to understand others, I would add. Okay, take care of that throat chakra. Speak your truth. Take the initiative. Be brave. Ask them out. Be the one who makes the first move, because it will pay off. It really will. So overall, again, we have a wish coming true. Lots of options, lots of choices at the very beginning of the week here. Lots of options because of your hard work. All right. Wishes coming true. Very good luck. Very good luck for you this week is what it looks like. And also lucky in love, but you have to take the initiative. All right. There's a lot of passion happening between you and this person, and you can feel it. Don't doubt it. Take the initiative. All right. There you go, Group 2. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Group 3. If you chose the third card, this is your reading for this week. So let's see what cards you have first here. Lime, collaboration, cooperation, and groups. So this card is all about collaborating, getting together with groups of people, either socially or with your work. This is also affiliated with the sign of Libra. So a Libra could be involved in your week, or maybe you are a Libra sun or moon sign. The stone here is peridot. So if you have some peridot, you might want to carry it with you this week. Lovely lime green. And the focus so far seems to be on the group. Let me get these shuffled. We're going to draw some more oracle cards. Okay, so next for you we have invention. I love that. Maybe you're getting together with a group at work to come up with an invention or a solution to something. You're inventing a solution or something else. We also have aspiration for you. What are you aspiring to? What are you wishing for? What are you working for this week? Maybe it becomes more clear to you this week than it has been in the past. What exactly it is that you're doing, or what exactly it is that you love to do or want to do. Let's get into the specifics of your week, number 3, with the tarot. Okay, wow, nice one. Nice to start off with an ace, Ace of Wands. We have the 7 of Swords, Justice, the Star, love it, and we have the World. Okay, all right, Ace of Wands, new beginning with work or a creative project. Okay, so something is starting, beginning with the group, with inventing. It could be something with the group for your work situation. Let me see what that 7 of Swords is. We're going to draw on that. Let me see what else I get. All right, we have the King of Coins on top of that one. And the King of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so there's 2 people here. Maybe the collaboration is with one other person. Maybe you are the King of Coins or the King of Swords. There's earth energy with the coins. There's air energy with the swords. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for the swords. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the coins. So this is all about kind of taking what you can from the situation, right? I'm going to draw one more on top of that. Yeah, definitely it's working with this other person. So for you, Group 3, you're definitely working one-on-one with a specific person on this new project or thing or whatever it might be, all right? It's part of your work situation. And you are kind of putting both of your ingenuity abilities together to come up with new ways to do things. I keep getting the word genius. Okay, so both of you together, I feel, are going to be coming up with some fantastic things. Again, whether it's a creative project or you work in the medical field, or you're a medical professional or a doctor or a surgeon. It doesn't really matter what you're doing, but you're coming up with a better way to do something, or an original way to do something, or something that's completely original. If you're in the arts, it could be an original idea for a screenplay or a painting or a product. Okay? We have justice here in the middle with the 3 of cups and the 7 of coins. So there is balance here. There is clarity of mind, knowing what you want to do and celebrating that choice. All right. So you're making a choice here, and you have friends and loved ones who are celebrating that choice with you. It probably does have to do with your work or your living situation, which brings you a little bit of anxiety. You're very nervous about this, but I feel with the Star card, yeah, we have the Page of Swords. Okay, sorry about that little glitch. Literally during this one video, I think I've had 5 trains go by. It gets a little bit annoying when I'm trying to film a video. All right, so where was I? Okay. Celebrating something, you've made a choice, you're stressed out. You were worried about it because something didn't go right the last time you made a tough choice. But I feel that last time you made a tough choice, you weren't really trusting yourself. Okay? Maybe you were doing the thing you thought everyone wanted you to do, and it wasn't right for you. But this time it will be right for you. You have the Star here. Whether this is a really big choice or really, more of a mundane life choice, day-to-day type thing, like what to eat for dinner, whatever. You're making the choice. You're communicating it to who needs to hear it. And let's see what's happening with the world. The end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one. Knight of Chalices. Whoa, okay. We have also for you, like one of the other groups, we have either the beginning of a loving relationship or getting together with your person. Maybe you haven't seen each other in a while, but you're definitely getting together here towards the end of the week. And they are sincere. This feels like new love to me. So I feel like you either just met each other maybe a few days or weeks ago, or you're just now going to meet them maybe the end of this week, maybe going into next week. You know, the timeline for the weekly readings is pretty general. For some people, the things that I predict go out a week or two. So take that into consideration. But this is definitely like a new love is what I'm feeling for you, Group 3. It's a new beginning in love is what I'm getting there. Let's see what else I can tell you. We have Temperance, tempering a situation. We have the Queen of Wands. We have Strength. And we have, the High Priestess. Okay. So, you or someone involved could be the Queen of Wands. This is feminine energy. This is fire. Okay, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And we have the Lion coming up twice. All right. So that says to me, courage is important this week, Group 3. Be courageous like the lion. I want you to think of this card or either of these cards this week if anything difficult is thrown your way, such as this difficult situation, the difficult choice you have to make. All right. You do need to trust your instincts. You might need to temper a situation. For some of you, this is a friend that you've kind of had a falling out with. And so you need to maybe smooth out the situation. Okay. You might have to intuitively figure out how you can do that. Maybe you're the one who has to apologize first, but there's definitely the sense of tempering the situation. You being the peacemaker, you kind of facilitating this peace with someone you had a falling out with, which could be a fire sign. All right. So overall, let's take a look while I'm shuffling the last card. We have the ace. That was the first thing. So this is the beginning of a new project or job, or the beginning of a new training program, something to do with work or school or a creative project or your own business, possibly. You're definitely working with at least one other person. We have someone who might be the money person, the financial person, and someone who is just simply extremely intelligent, or maybe the science person. I get ingenuity from both people involved, but there is the theme of the group for you this week. And we do have a lot of that air energy. We've got Libra here, and we had the, here is, the King of Swords, which is air as well. So there is a lot of air or Libran energy. Libra is all about temperance as well as justice, wherever it went. Am I going to find it? Let's see, sorry. Where are you? This is a newer deck to me. There you are. Okay, so these all kind of represent Libra, balancing the situation, tempering the situation, group situations, okay? Looking at the colors, we do have a lot of the blue. We have a lot of the blue, a little bit of the green as well. The blue is, yeah, it's even in these two, very prevalent. The blue is all about the throat and the third eye chakra, because we have some lighter and some darker blue, like going towards the indigo of the third eye. They both have something literally on the area of the third eye chakra. So I would say you do need to tap in, as I was saying, to your intuition. That's what the High Priestess is all about, tapping into that intuition. Let's see what we get as far as the chakra love cards. Oops. Okay. We have this one for you, group 3. And it is heart chakra, rhodonite, love. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. And the greens are the colors of the heart chakra and love. So that's definitely a focus for you. Definitely romance here. And also unconditional love of this friend with whom you might have had a little tiff with, and be bold, be brave, temper the situation, maybe be the first person to apologize. Does it really matter who's wrong or right? I mean, sometimes, yeah, but you ask yourself that this week. Is it really that important, or should you just kind of let bygones be bygones and kind of agree to disagree and make up and stay good friends? You know, that's just something that only you can decide, you know, tapping into your own intuition and looking at your own situation. But it's a week of groups, collaborating, inventing, and genius, new beginnings with work or school or creative project, and aspiring to something. So I feel like there's a new and exciting goal that you want to reach, and it's starting this week. You're taking the first step this week. All right, group 3, have a great week. I'll see you next time.